Hi, hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you 9 new rules every tourist must know in 2025.
Japan is getting more popular than ever. In October 2025 alone, over 3.89 million travelers visited Japan, a huge 17.6% jump from last year. But with this rapid increase, several new rules have been introduced, and they can seriously affect your trip. If you don't know them, you might get denied boarding on public transportation, end up paying extra fees, or even expose yourself to preventable health risks. So in today's video, I've put together 9 important new rules every traveler should know for 2025. Watch to the end. It'll make your trip to Japan safer, cheaper, and a lot more enjoyable. Plus, I also offer guided tour in Japan, travel itineraries based on trip duration and area, and recommendations for unique cultural experiences.
You can find more information in the description below. So, let's get started.
Number 1 is Japan's departure tax. Every time you leave Japan, you're actually paying a departure tax of 1,000 yen. Most people never notice it because it's already included in the price of your airline ticket. In a previous video, I mentioned that Japan was considering raising this tax, and now we finally have a more concrete number. Inside the Japanese government, there's a proposal to raise the departure tax to 3,000 yen, bringing it closer to what other countries charge. Why the increase? Officials say Japan needs more stable funding to keep improving its tourism infrastructure. This update doesn't only affect international tourists, it will impact Japanese travelers as well, since the tax is charged to anyone departing the country. Now, to be fair, Japan isn't alone in having a departure tax. For comparison, the United States charges around 3,500 yen, Egypt about 3,900 yen, and Australia goes as high as 7,000 yen.
So if you want to enjoy Japan while it's still relatively affordable, you might consider planning your trip sooner rather than later.
Number 2 is Japan's flu outbreak. What travelers need to know. Right now, Japan is experiencing a major surge in influenza cases. The flu season arrived almost a full month earlier than usual, making it the second earliest outbreak in the last 20 years. By late November, the situation had already reached the official warning level, something Japan hasn't seen in 16 years. So if you're planning a trip to Japan soon, it's really important to take some basic precautions. Wear a mask in crowded places, wash your hands frequently, and make sure to gargle or use mouthwash regularly. If possible, consider getting a flu shot before your trip. Experts say the vaccine's protection lasts for about 5 months, which should cover most travelers for their entire stay. And as I mentioned in a previous video, Japan is also dealing with the spread of a newer infectious disease known as SFTS, so travelers should stay aware.
If you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend check it out so you can enjoy your trip to Japan safely and confidently.
Number 3 is Kyoto's Big Luggage Ban. Kyoto is one of Japan's most visited cities, and it's currently dealing with serious over-tourism. Because of this, the city is strongly promoting what they call hands-free sightseeing, which means tourists are encouraged not to bring large luggage on city buses. In reality, this has already led to situations where people with big suitcases are effectively denied boarding. When I visited Kyoto in November 2025, I saw several travelers turned away during peak hours because their bags were simply too large. According to the official bus rules, luggage must be under 1 meter in length and under 10 kilograms in total weight. At the moment, going over these limits won't automatically get you rejected or charged extra, but Kyoto's Transportation Bureau is considering stricter enforcement, including possible fees or tighter size restrictions. Of course, storing your luggage at a hotel or in station lockers is one option, but sometimes you just have to carry big bags, especially when your hotel is located in an area that can only be reached by bus. In those cases, you may end up needing to take a taxi, which can be significantly more expensive. In a previous video, I explained which parts of Kyoto are convenient to stay in, and which areas are best avoided for this reason.
So if you want to a smoother and more affordable trip, make sure to check out that video as well.
Number 4 is No More Suica, Big Update. Here's a major update for anyone planning to use trains in Tokyo. By the spring of 2026, 11 major railway companies in the Tokyo metropolitan area, including Tokyo Metro, will introduce tap to pay on their trains. This means you'll be able to ride simply by tapping your credit card, debit card, or even your smartphone, with a linked card, without buying a ticket or topping up an IC card. Some railways in Japan already offer tap to pay, as I mentioned in a previous video. But until now you couldn't use it seamlessly when transferring between different train companies, like you can with Suica. That limitation is finally starting to disappear. And this is great news for travelers. With tap to pay, you won't need to worry about getting a Suica or Pasmo, or figuring out which IC card works where. And since mobile Suica currently works only on iPhones, this new system is especially convenient for Android users. However, one important note, JR, Japan's largest railway operator, is not expected to join this system yet, at least for now.
I'll keep you updated with any new information, so please subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal guide in Japan or need recommendations for travel plans and cultural experiences, please contact me from the link in the description section.
Number 5 is Holiday Shinkansen Warning. As I mentioned in a previous video, Japan suspends non-reserved seating on the Shinkansen during major holiday seasons, and this year's New Year period is no exception. For 2025-2026, the exact dates are December 26th to January 4th. During this time, all Shinkansen trains will operate with reserved seats only. Normally, even if every seat is booked, you could still board with a non-reserved ticket or even stand for the entire ride. But during this holiday window, that option disappears, meaning you may not be able to board the Shinkansen at all without a reservation.
So if you are traveling in Japan on New Year, make sure to book your Shinkansen tickets in advance.
Number 6 is 2 big train updates. Japan has 2 major railway updates you should know about. The first one is bittersweet. The famous Hello Kitty Shinkansen, loved by fans all around the world, will officially end its service in the spring of 2026. It has been running in parts of western Japan since 2018 and has become a must-ride train for many Sanrio lovers. So if riding the Hello Kitty Shinkansen is on your bucket list, you should plan your trip to Japan soon. But there's good news too. The second update is the introduction of special trains inspired by Super Mario. These themed limited express trains and Shinkansen will launch across 3 different regions of Kyushu, with the earliest starting service on November 29, 2025. They will run until around the end of June 2026, giving travelers several months to enjoy this unique experience.
So if you are a Mario fan, don't miss your chance to ride the train and create unforgettable memories.
Number 7 is 40-meter Godzilla welcomes you to Japan. Godzilla fans, this one's huge, literally. Around Tokyo, you may have already seen the famous Godzilla head in Shinjuku, or the spectacular nighttime projection show on the Tokyo Metropolitan Building. There's even a dedicated Godzilla store in Shibuya. But now, Japan is taking it to the next level. A massive 40-meter long Godzilla is coming to Tokyo's Haneda Airport, Terminal 3. The idea is simple but amazing. Godzilla welcomes everyone arriving in Japan and sends them off when they depart. It's part of the celebration for Godzilla's 70th anniversary, which began in November 2024. The installation is planned to be completed in late December 2025 and will remain on display until late December 2026. So if you're flying into Tokyo during that time, make sure to stop by and see this gigantic hyper-detailed Godzilla up close.
It's the perfect way to start or end your trip to Japan.
Number 8 is what China's travel warning means for you. Before we start, I want to make clear, I'm not here to talk about politics. Instead, I want to explain what current situations might mean for travelers in Japan. On November 14, 2025, the Chinese government advised all its citizens to avoid traveling to Japan, following comments by Japan's Prime Minister regarding Taiwan. As a result, we're already seeing a wave of cancellations from Chinese tourists, and this could continue, causing a significant drop in visitors from China. So how does this affect you as a traveler? I see 2 main effects. First, the major tourist cities like Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto could become easier to explore. Japan is extremely popular with international visitors, and some areas are currently experiencing over-tourism. Chinese tourists make up a large share of visitors, about 715,000 out of 3.89 million in October 2025, roughly 18%, second only to South Korea. A decline in Chinese arrivals could ease congestion in popular spots. Second, travel prices may decrease. If demand drops by roughly 18% due to fewer Chinese tourists, supply may exceed demand, and prices for flights, hotels, and attractions could go down. For travelers from countries other than China, this could be a positive development. Of course, this is only my current prediction.
I'll keep you updated with any new information, so please subscribe to my channel.
Number 9 is where not to go. Many travelers have asked me about this, and it's important to know Japan is currently seeing a record number of bear incidents. From January to September 2025, over 120 attacks on humans were reported, and the number of deaths this year is the highest on record. Experts say the causes are complex, involving changes in both the natural environment and society. So how can you stay safe? There are two main strategies. First, choose areas with no recent bear sightings. According to experts, Chiba, Shikoku, Kyushu, and Okinawa are safe regions where you can enjoy nature without worrying about bear encounters. Second, know what to do if you actually encounter a bear. Avoid 3 dangerous actions. First, running away with your back turned. Second, shouting or making sudden movements that might startle the bear. Third, leaving or throwing food-containing bags. These actions can provoke the bear. Instead, stay calm, avoid these behaviors, and slowly back away to put distance between you and the animal.
How was today's video? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!